Hello and welcome, and thank you for taking the time to look over this presentation. Many of you may have been introduced to this fantastic business opportunity by an associate, a colleague, a family member, and it's down to you having the curiosity to find out a little bit about cryptocurrency, a little bit about this exceptional growth that we find ourselves in. And many of you may want to understand, how do you capitalize on this growth? How do you become a part of this massive boom that we find ourselves in within the cryptocurrency market, within the Bitcoin boom that we were experiencing at this point in time. And I can tell you this right now, being in this position right now, seeing this presentation, you're in the right place at the right time to capitalize on this growth. Yesterday would have been like a good time to capitalize on it, but today is the second best time to look at it. So you're in the best position that you can possibly be in at this point in time. So I want to thank you for taking the time to look over this presentation, and I'm going to give you a very short overview of this fantastic opportunity and Omnia Tech as a whole, as a company, and our partnership with Genesis Mining, which are the largest cloud mining company in the world. So the digital world, it's part of our DNA. Now, the way that we communicate these days, the way that we talk to people, the way that we do transactions, internet banking, all of these things have revolutionized our lives. All of them have. Now, if you think about it, back in 2000 or about 10 years ago, when internet banking, I first heard of internet banking, and it used to take about 5 days to transfer funds over. And now today, it can be done at a touch of a button just from your phone. Very, very fast, very convenient, very easy. And it just shows you how fast technology is moving, how fast this world is moving, and at the pace that we're moving in, things are only going to get even faster. Things are only going to get more technologically advanced, and we're literally seeing different things pop up, different ideas come about, and it just goes back to the time when we've experienced something of change. If you think back to 1994, when I first heard of the internet as a 9-year-old child, um, I didn't understand it. I really did not understand it. But fast forward to today, we know that the internet has revolutionized our lives. And we're in a position right now in understanding where this is basically heading. So if you think about it, we used to send letters. We used to travel. This is how we used to travel. This is how we used to send letters to communicate with our loved ones. I remember back when I was a child, I used to have a pen pal, which I used to send messages to all the way in the United States. That's not even heard of these days because we have the power of the internet. We have emails where we can actually communicate, or even phone calls. This is how we used to make phone calls. I remember them old dial-up phones that we used to use in the olden times, and today we've got the use of mobile phone technology. Also, how we used to record movies. All of these things have changed. But mankind invented the internet and software and technology to make life much more easier for us. And we've broken barriers and created much more, solved a lot of problems as time's gone by. Now, technology, there's no doubt that it's revolutionized our lives in every industry. It's revolutionized every single industry that you can think of. However, banking. Now, banking is something which is the next big sector, which is about to be revolutionized completely. Although we have experienced one slight revolution in the internet banking sector, for instance, as I said before, transferring funds from banks to banks is pretty much instantaneous if it's done in your home country. However, if you do transfers internationally, you are paying fees to your bank, and there's hardly much technological innovations that have come besides that. Now, billions of people around the world still do not have access to a bank. There's a number of people in remote places that do not have banks, and in it was worth in 100,000 in 1980. Just to think about this, in 1980, $100,000 was worth in 1980 is today worth only $63,000. That's a 531 inflation rate. So you can already see that the amount of inflation where your money staying in your bank, it's going up and up and up. So your money is becoming less and less valuable. as time's going by, the regular fiat currency that we use on a day-to-day basis. Now, it has to be something better and something faster, more trustworthy than the area of communication that we find ourselves in now with banking. Just thinking about it, if I was to send funds over to China, if my friend wanted some money and I'd send it over to them, the amount of fees I'd be paying, $30 sometimes, and it'd take 5 days for it to get to them. There's all this red tape you got to go through, and the bank are making billions of dollars in fees from us. Now there has to be a better way, and I can tell you this now: there is a better way. Now the current economy reset has begun, and what is that? The first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, was born in 2008. Now, Bitcoin is another version of currency. Now, what I mean by currency, it is treated like a vehicle of trade. It's accepted as tender. Many people do look at it as a way of trading, of sending out funds. And the cool thing is about Bitcoin is that you do not need a central bank to send out any money. So it can be done instantaneously. So what that means is, if you're just like I would send an email to you, it's instant at the click of a button. Bitcoin can be exactly the same thing. So I could send you over a Bitcoin from the UK all the way out to the United States, let's say, and it's done instantly. And the fees are basically minimal in comparison to what the banks would charge. Very much, it's a lot faster. It's peer to peer, and there's no restriction in regards to what you can send. So you're not charge the ridiculous fees that you charge from the bank, and it's quicker. It makes life a lot more easier, a lot more simpler, and makes things it's solving problems. And as I said before, humanity has found ways to solve problems as time's gone by. Now, in 2011, just to let you know about the growth of this particular currency, just understand that there are a number of different cryptocurrencies that are available. However, Bitcoin in 2009, when it first came about, it was worth less than a penny. And today, fast forward to today, in today's rates, we're coming close to $5,000 a coin. So you can already see exceptional growth. Now, the different types of cryptocurrency that you can see, we've got Ethereum, which is, I'm not going to go into the type of cryptocurrency that it is, but all cryptocurrencies have a certain type of problem solving mechanism that they do achieve, and you can do your own research in regards to that. But the point I'm trying to make is the value of it. So if you look at the value of Ethereum at the start of this year in January, it was around $10.50. To June of this year, it peaked at $412. So you can already see exceptional growth right there. So Zcash, we've also got Zcash, we've got Litecoin. Again, you can see the exceptional growth in both of these coins as well. So 1 year ago, the cryptocurrency sector was only worth 11 billion. Today, it has surpassed 100 billion. So the growth is exceptional. And when I say exceptional, guys, this is only going to get bigger. So you could do one of two things. Many people ask, how do I get cryptocurrency? How do I buy it? Now you can do one of two things. The first thing, you could either buy a Bitcoin or a Litecoin or any of these coins from an exchange. Now, although this is a wise decision, you're still going to make money on your crypto. A much more viable solution would be for you to mine your cryptocurrency. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, because you can actually capitalize on this growth and create multiple coins instead of just buying a single coin for the same price of what you'd be paying to an exchange. So we're going to be going into that as we go through these slides. So Omnia Tech, a company that we are promoting, the company that we're associated ourselves with, are a proud partner of Genesis Mining. Now, who are Genesis Mining? Genesis Mining are the biggest cloud mining company in the world. Now, you could go ahead and mine your own coins if you wanted to, but that would require you to install heavy equipment, a lot of technical skills that you do need. However, if you've outsourced your cloud mining to Genesis Mining, you're in the right hands, because Genesis Mining is one of the biggest, as I said before, cloud mining companies in the world, but also they have been featured on many well-documented publications and websites. So Genesis Mining. So they mine a number of main coins. So they mine Bitcoin, Zcash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and they have dedicated programmers and engineers to sustain the mining centers. They have a group of experts who are always watching out on the mines and looking at emerging and profitable coins to mine. So you always got the capabilities of switching and having a look at new coins, emerging coins that are coming out. Because again, this market is a volatile market. There are always different coins that are coming about, and it is always wise to look at different types of investments. And the great thing is about Genesis Mining, they do just that for you to save you having to gain this technical skills. You've got people in Genesis to actually do that for you, which is fantastic. So Genesis Mining, it's always key to look at the credibility of an organization. It doesn't matter what I say. Look at what all of these publications have said about Genesis Mining. Forbes magazine have featured it. TEDx had featured the CEO. The Economist, Business Insider, many, many, many different publications have spoken about it and said how great the company is. Even here. So if you want to look at the difference here, between mining and buying. So what's the difference? The main difference. We're going to go over a couple of key points here. So the first thing, if you were to buy, let's say if you were to buy an Ethereum coin, let's say for 8,000, let's say for $350. Let's say the Ethereum coin cost $350. You purchased a mining package. You would get a certain amount of crypto for that. You get a certain amount of Ethereum. So you'd get about 24 Ethereum for $8,500, 24 of them. Now, in comparison, if you were to mine them, you would get 8,500 for a mining package with Omnia in a partnership with Genesis. You would get a lifetime mining contract for 6 to 10 years, and you would be able to mine a number of Ethereum coins, much more than that 24 number that you see on your left-hand side there. Now, just to give you an example, I'm going to give you an example right now. So 187 MHS we're going to look at, yeah? So we're going to pull up this Bitcoin calculator right here, just to give you an idea. So let's have a look at this. 187, let's double check what that number was again. It was 187 MHS, yeah? So 187 MHS. So you would be getting around 2 Ethereum coins based on the market rate at the moment, around 1.5, 1.6 Ethereum coins a month. So $505 at the moment, residual, without you having to do anything, passive income in Ethereum sent to you directly from the company into your e-wallet. You'll be getting that every single day, or every single month, sorry, for a period, look at this is crazy, for a period of 6 to 10 years. So a period of 6 to 10 years. Look at that. And that's based on the value of Ethereum today. If the value of Ethereum grew, that number would be a lot higher. So let's work that out. So 6 to 10 years, let's say 6 years for argument's sake. So 6 years times that by, let's just say the lowest end. Let's say you'd only get like 1 Ethereum a month. For a whole year, for 6 years, you would end up with 24. My math isn't very good, but 12 times 6, that works out to be 120 Ethereum coins minimum. And again, that's me being very, very, very conservative. So 120 Ethereum coins. Just think of that. That's unbelievable in comparison to getting 24 for the same price now. So you're looking at a long-term thing here, firstly, but you would also get them 24 over a period of time anyway. So it's a win-win situation here, guys, in comparison to just investing. So after 4 months, here's an idea of what we're looking at. So after 4 months, you would get, you can just do your own calculations here. You get a good understanding of what I just meant. Sometimes people may consider selling, and that's another thing, guys. You've got to understand that this market is volatile. Sometimes the value of coins do go up and down. So mining is definitely a safer option because, again, you're getting more for your buck, and considering it is a volatile market, you don't have to worry about the prices going up and down. So these are the mining packages that we have available. What I'm going to do is go over the different packages that we have available and go over how you can, um, how much you'll be getting paid out on a daily basis for this. So you've got different packages available for Ethereum, for Bitcoin, for each of them. So I'm just going to close this down and just give you an understanding of what we're talking about here, and actually open this up in on the website. So this is the Ethereum and this is Bitcoin. I'm going to give you an understanding of what type of income you're looking at passive without doing anything. And as I said, it's between 6 to 10 years you're going to be receiving these funds directly into an e-wallet of your choice, a Bitcoin e-wallet or a crypto e-wallet of your choice. So we're going to look at this right now. So this is the pricing of different packages. So let's look at Bitcoin, for example. So Bitcoin, you've got the main package that we look at to start off with. Obviously, $500 is to start. Sorry. You've got different packages here. Obviously, the higher the package, the higher the payout, which is good. However, you want to focus on something which is going to be paying you consistent funds. So I'm going to use the 8,500 example. So let's have a look at this, the hash power. So this is how fast the processing time of mining the coins are with the graphics cards that Genesis Mining have from Omnia. So let's have a look at that. You've got the 800 for 48, just over 48,000 gigahertz, but the payout is 24. Let's have a look at that really quickly. So we'll copy this and we'll pop that into the mining calculator over here. So Bitcoin, let's just pop that there and get rid of that comma. So you're looking at, from an 8,500 package investment, you're looking at $1,000 every single month, guys. Every single month you'll be getting $1,000. That's paid out daily, by the way. So you'd get your return on investment within around 9 months. Yeah. And bear in mind, if the value of Bitcoin rises, which we know it will, this profit margin will be even higher. So you'll be earning a lot more faster than what you would by buying a single coin, for example. By buying a single coin, the investment, although it is good because the value of Bitcoin is going high, it's better to have more coins through mining than having a single one. Here, you've got a fantastic opportunity to do so. So that's a really, really good amount of money every single month from not doing anything passively. You're earning that in Bitcoin. So obviously we've got different packages here. Let's look at the 25,000 package just to give you another example here. And again, you can always do this. Just have a look at the Bitcoin calculator here. Let's have a look at this. Get rid of that comma. You're looking at a $2,948.54 payout every single month. As I said before, that is paid out every single day. And again, as I said, it's dependent on the value of Bitcoin. So for argument's sake, it could go higher, it could go lower. But from what we know right now, it is rising by the day. Sometimes it does drop, but it is heading in an upwards trend. So as you can see, if you're looking at a $20,000 investment, you'll get that money back within around 9 to 10 months. 9 months, I would say, you'd get that back based on the value of Bitcoin right now. And the rest of the time is mining. 6 to 10 years, you've got consistent mining bringing you in more coins. And again, knowing what we know about Bitcoin, that can only get higher. So it's a completely amazing opportunity for you to capitalize on this growth. So moving on, I'm going to open this back up again. The calculator, as I said, that explains everything. I've just given you that example. So the mining process, how does it work? So you register with somebody who you've spoken to. So maybe you've heard it from a colleague, a friend, or family member through a word of mouth type of scenario. And then the second thing you do, you choose a mining plan. Talk to the person who refers you and find out what the best strategy would be for you to capitalize on this growth as fast as possible. So again, it is really important for you to look at what you can afford, but at the same time, understand you are getting paid every single day without you having to refer, without you having to build a team, without you having to share anything. If you did not want to share this opportunity with anyone, you could basically still earn a passive income through this fantastic opportunity. So you choose a mining package. The next, you create a personal e-wallet. Recommend Exodus or Coinbase. Both are fantastic. You submit your wallet address in your back office, and you choose a more than one crypto to mine. Yeah, if you choose more than one crypto to mine, you just make sure that you submit a relevant address for every single crypto that you choose to mine, because you may choose to mine Ethereum, Litecoin, Zcash, any of them types of coins, but it's important that you pop that in. So the next thing you do, you hold in the exchange. So you hold or exchange. So when you receive your payouts, you can either hold onto your coins, let the value rise, or you can exchange it for cash and take it out and spend that money like you would normally for fiat currency. And it's happy mining from there, guys. So it's just fantastic. It really is. Just that one opportunity alone. I've never heard of being in the right place at the right time with mining and with Bitcoin. This is a perfect way for you to capitalize and gain some Bitcoins or Ethereum coins or any coins that you choose to mine without you having to invest. You can actually invest in a mining package and just gain as much as you want to gain from this. So now I'm going to move on to the compensation plan that we have. Now, I like to say that it's important. The thing is, when you find out about anything, it's important to share. Now, if you think about the growth of Bitcoin, this has all happened through one avenue, and that is word of mouth. Now, the value of Bitcoin has risen because the word of mouth of people are understanding about it. More and more people are knowing about it through word of mouth. That now it's got to a point where it's grown exponentially. It really has, and the network marketing industry is just the same as that. It's a word of mouth platform completely. There's no advertising that's taking place. It's purely from person to person. And Omnia actually pay you a really, really, really handsome payout to say thank you for sharing a fantastic opportunity from Genesis with the masses. So we're in a win-win situation here right now, guys. We're creating leaders, we're creating a lot of volume, and this is going to give you the benefit of not only mining, but also the benefit of sharing. By sharing, the company pays you a very, very handsome commission. So I'm going to go into that now very briefly. So the first thing, the company will pay you a direct 10% commission of your direct referral. So we run a binary system here. Get back to the person who shared this video with you in relation to what a binary is, or get in touch with myself. I'm more than happy to explain a little bit more about this. But just to give you an example, if you referred Jane and Sam here, let's say, both of them to the business, and they paid $8,500 a pop, both of them, for a strong miner package, which is a really good package to start off with, you would earn a 10% on each of them. So that's $1,700 is in fiat currency the company will pay you, and you can use that money to either send to your bank account, or you can use it to repurchase for some more mining packages if you wanted to. But that's instantly paid direct to you without you having to do anything. So once you've got them in, you've told them about this opportunity, they want to mine their packages, the company will pay you 10% on what you've done. Now the company does charge $49 for every package that is brought, because the company does need to make an income at the end of the day. So there is a $49 charge on every package that is brought. So next, the direct network bonus. So you also earn 10% on the volume on each leg. So say, for example, on day one, each day you're getting paid this. There's 40 cycles per day, so up to $4,000 you can earn, depending on the package you have and the turnover you do. But let's just say the $500 package has 10 cycles a day, which is 8,500. So that's 20. The 8,500 package is 22 cycles a day. So it's a bit of a difference there, as you can see, for each package. The bigger the package, the more the benefit. As I said before, the 8,500 package is the best. If you do want to know a little bit more about that, please get back in touch with us. More than happy to go into that in a bit more detail. But just to give you an example here, day one. Let's say day one, we've got $10,000 that we've done in volume on your left side, and $12,000 on the right side. You would earn 10% on the lesser side. So the 10% of that is an additional $1,000 you would get just for basically having them both on your team, for them having that volume on that side. And again, that's additional that you would earn daily. You'd earn that. So day two, you've got 2,000 on the stronger side, 0 on the other side. You won't earn anything. So it's balanced on the stronger, from the lesser leg to the stronger leg. and that's the rest is carry forward to the following day. So now we've got a generation check match bonus scheme as well. So you got 4% your first generation, 3%, 2%, and 1%. Now this is really exciting, guys, because again, this is dependent on the people in your organization, the output that they do, the people that they refer. You can earn a percentage on that. Now, isn't a percentage out of their money? It's a percentage, an additional percentage that the company pays you for the output of others. But again, we're helping each other to do this. So it's amazing. Now, the fourth stream of income that we have, this is something that really excites me. This excites me because it's you'll understand what I mean. Now, these before I get into that, actually, these other payouts, so I'm going to go back here. These other payouts here, these payouts are done in fiat currency, as I said before. But these payouts, this additional payouts here, this is done in Bitcoin. You're paid in Bitcoin or Ethereum, so you get that direct in your e-wallet. But here, even if your generation check matches, they're done in cryptocurrency also. And the monthly turnover bonus, this, as I said before, I'm going to go into this in a bit of detail here, but this is really exciting now. For the whole month, your lesser leg, whatever volume that it does, say for example, it does $25,000 in volume, the company will pay you 5% of what that is. So you'd earn $1,250 in Bitcoin or Ethereum, which is paid directly to you. And as I said before, that is not from just your output, but of your whole team's output on your lesser leg. So that's really, really powerful. Also, $100,000, you'd get 4%, $250,000, 3%, $500,000, and so on and so forth. But the point is, you're getting paid in Bitcoin. So again, the value of that is going to go up if it's sitting in your e-wallet. Dependent on what the value of Bitcoin is. As I said, it is a volatile market, but based on what we know, it is heading in that direction. So this is really, really exciting, guys. It's unbelievable. So this is paid out monthly. Generation is daily. Monthly is the monthly turnover bonus is a monthly bonus, and the others are weekly and monthly also. So there are different ranks with the company. The first rank that you can hit is a bronze executive. That's from you generating $500 sales on your left and your right. People hit this fairly easily and fairly fast. The next is silver. That's having a bronze on each side. And again, you can look at the figures there. I'm not going to bore you with figures. Just look at the figures and you'll see what I'm talking about. Again, gold is the next. I'm going to tell you the prizes that the company gives you. The company does give you a reward for each rank that you do hit. So when you hit platinum, the company gives you an iPad, which is fantastic. You'll receive that once you hit this rank, prestigious rank of platinum. And that's fairly easy to hit. All you've got to generate is $15,000 in your weaker leg and have a gold executive on each side. And the company will pay you, reward you with an iPad, just doing what you'll do anyway. The next is Sapphire. Now, the Sapphire, you'll get a MacBook Pro. The third is a Sapphire as well. Ruby. Now, the Ruby is a really, really exciting rank to hit, because if you hit it before, I don't know what the exact dates are, but the company is doing an all-expenses paid trip to Ibiza for anyone who hits that rank. And that is very, very achievable for many people. We've seen so many people ask, I want to know a little bit about mining. How can I get involved? Since I moved over into this industry, guys, I've seen so many people approach me. I've been involved in this industry for quite some time, for 3 years now. But as soon as I said I've moved over to crypto, the biggest response ever has been from this particular industry. And it's so easy. I can see how easy and achievable it can be to hit that rank very, very fast. So the next rank that we have is Diamond. The Diamond is a really prestigious rank. And next is Blue Diamond. I'm going to talk about the prizes you get for these in a second. Next is Black Diamond. Then we got Crown Diamond, and these are the trips that you get for hitting Ruby. All expenses paid. Trip to Ibiza. The next trip is a Diamond Dream Travel, yeah. And if you hit Blue Diamond, the company will give you title in hand, a Porsche 911 or a Cayenne. Again, unbelievable, really unbelievable. This is just for you doing what you do anyway. The next rank, Black Diamond, the company will give you a Ferrari 458. This is on top of the Porsche you've already earned. You'd also get a ring if you hit Crown Diamond, get a Lamborghini Aviator. This is unbelievable, guys. You'd get 3 different cars. Oh my God, I've never been more excited in anything in my life. So finally, guys, we've got a pre-launch event taking place on the 17th of September at the Indigo O2. There's limited seats. You can book your seats now, and we've got the CEO of Genesis Mining turning up. That's Jacob Dolich. This is really, really exciting because he'll be coming around, telling you a little bit about Genesis Mining, giving you an understanding about Omnia Tech, how our partnership is working out, and what we're doing together in conjunction to share this with the world. Because at the end of the day, the more people that know about cryptocurrency, the more valuable it become. So it's important that we get more and more people showing interest in this fantastic, fantastic industry. So guys, I hope that's given you all of the insights that you need and given you a good understanding of where we are right now with this opportunity. And I really look forward to assisting you, giving you as much insight as possible as time goes by. Get in touch with the person who did share this video with you. Click on the link below. Look at get in touch via email, call, join our Facebook group. We're all here to help one another, to build this organization, to share this opportunity with the world. Because at the end of the day, this can change a lot of lives. Definitely can get a lot of people out of trouble financially. And yeah, I really look forward to hearing from you. My name's Cash, and thank you so much.